What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Quoorn's Quest. What's up, Aster? What's up, Cynical? What's up, Mavis? What's up, Timbo? What is up, Tommy? What's up, Desbug? What is up, Rain? I saw you in here. And what is up, WWF Australia? Thank you so much. What's up, everyone? Hello. What's up? To the mods, I'm gonna let you know right now, I am flying blind as far as the audio goes. Everything is still coming through, obviously. I checked it on my phone. You can still hear the audio. I cannot. So if the audio ever gets weird, please let me know. Please let me know that if there's any weird audio issues. Mods, we got the mod chat, so like let me know if there is anything going on. But what is up, everyone, and welcome to the first ever Quoorn's Quest charity stream. We already have $25 in there. Let's take a look. $25 raised so far out of 1,000. Look at y'all, and look at this amazing setup, courtesy of Tiltify and courtesy of the World Wildlife Fund. Get those hypes rolling, y'all. I am so excited for this. Where do I need to sit? I need to sit more over this way. I'm so excited. We got some new stuff on the wall. It's Mrs. Quoorn being our first donation. That's what it is. Our top donation right now is Mrs. Quoorn with $25. So thanks, Mrs. Quoorn. And remember to donate at the Tiltify link. Share it if you don't, if you don't have anything to donate, that is perfectly fine. Sharing is equally important. Any donation amount matters. It is a whole thing of like literally from $1 to $1,000. Nothing is off limits. And even if you can't donate, that is perfectly fine because we are here to raise money and raise awareness ultimately for animals and for the environment. So if you cannot donate, I encourage you to share this stream with at least 5 people. That way we can help spread the message, we can help spread awareness for the World Wildlife Fund, for climate change, and for all the animals, including ourselves, affected by climate change. We are at home here just as much as every other animal, and I mean, that's something to consider, y'all. That is something to consider. So, I want to thank you all, and let's go over the rules really fast. If you use the handy-dandy !rules command, you will be able to check our rules at any time. All the helpful information can be found down in the description. That QR code actually allows you to donate, takes you directly to the donation link. We got a bot in the chat giving reminders to donate. The donation link is in the description as well. It's all pretty good. Yes, here we go with the rules. So I have to start my journey with Pokemon whose real-life counterparts fall between least concern and vulnerable. We are using the IUCN's red list of threatened species and equating that to Pokemon the best we can during this Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke. And so I can only use least concern to vulnerable. If anything is endangered, critically endangered, or extinct, I cannot add it to my team. I have to just move on. And once we hit $100, I get to move the marker to where I can include endangered Pokemon, representing endangered animals. And then at 500, halfway to our goal, I can use critically endangered. And at 1,000, once we hit our goal of $1,000, I can use any and all Pokemon. Now here's the thing. People mention not being able to donate. That is perfectly fine. Because we have our own stream currency, there is actually a way where you can donate. We have $30. Lucky Mavis, thank you so much for your donation of $5. I appreciate that. We are at $30. But here's what you guys can do if you cannot donate with physical money, with real world money. Here's something you guys can do. In the description, there is one singular command that gets to be used during these charity streams, and essentially it will empty the bank of gold pieces in the Quoorn's Quest community. So here's the thing. When you can send me any Pokemon you want that is available in Scarlet and Violet. You can send me any Pokemon you want. It does not have to pertain to these rules, but it will cost you 5,000 gold pieces, which I'm pretty sure I looked at everything behind the scenes before I did all this. Nobody has 5,000 gold pieces in the chat. So that would mean a lot of you are close. A lot of you questers are super, super close, which means you will have to empty your bank. You will have to empty your Quoorn's Quest community gold piece bank in order to let me use your favorite Pokemon, any Pokemon you want. But don't worry, as always, we have, for big events like the Captains, the Gym Battles, and the Titan Pokemon, we have the classic betting rules of you can bet your gold pieces to earn that stuff back. Watching and commenting gives you more gold pieces, as always. Let's get into it. I am so tired of talking about all this. I'm excited to learn more about the world of Pokemon and the world of wildlife as we do all this. What a great opportunity this is for me to info dump on everyone. What a great opportunity. This is all I need to do. Quoorn, yes. Okay. Do we want to change hairstyles? You know what? The important thing about this is that we're playing the game, not what we look like. So we're just gonna say go. I'm not gonna care too much about what I look like. This is my character. You want to save the Earth, Tommy? I want to save the Earth. We all want to save the Earth. Or we all should want to save the Earth, because the Earth is very, very important. It's the only one we have. I don't care what any billionaire that's investing in space travel tells you. This is what we got right now, y'all. This is what we got right now, so we gotta make the most of it. And we're making the most of it over here at Quoorn's Quest, where we are going back to school, y'all. We are going to the academy, where we are gonna learn everything about becoming a strong Pokemon trainer, and everything that has to do with, yeah, this challenge, this amazing, amazing challenge. Some people don't, yeah. Some people don't, and you know, that's sad. There's a lot of people that have a lot of influence in the world that choose not to use it in appropriate manners. So I do my best to use it as effectively as possible. It really is a good game. I'm about to say, we can info dump about animals, we can info dump about Pokemon, we can rant and rave about what we like and dislike about both of them, but honestly, if you dislike anything about animals, I don't know what your problem is. But yes, this game, honestly, this game is super, super fun. I really liked it. This is not randomized. Nope, this is a normal playthrough. I have no idea how to randomize a Switch. Like, I have absolutely no idea. Coughing. That's right. Also, shout out to the member questers. Thank you all for being members and giving your monthly donations to the channel so that it can help support me in all my endeavors. Quoorn for president, I would rather have my foot get run over 100 times in a row than become president. I will be completely honest with that. That sounds so stressful. Maybe president of Pokemon. I could be a Pokemon president. I'll be Pokemon president, but I won't be president. Let's go. All the hype, all the support. God, no one comments how long this opening is either. No one comment that, please. This is gonna be, this is the downside of this. The downside of this stream is it's a long process. It's a long process to get there, but we're okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm king. Yeah, according to the community, I'm King Quoorn. According to the community, so hey, it is what it is. Who needs to be president when you're the king? But honestly, right now, the king is the WWF because we are here to support them. We are here to help raise spread their message and spread the message all over that. And honestly, this is weirdly kind of a good game to have this in to some degree. Yo, what up, WWF? What is up? I am doing great. I am super excited y'all are here. I'm super excited to see the whole community turning out for this. And yeah, how are you guys? Oh my gosh, I don't know how often you guys see Pokemon streamers and stuff, but thank you so much, Rain, for the donation of $4.52. That is so specific. I am unsure why, but I mean, thank you for the very specific donation. Blue, welcome. Welcome, homie. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we have the World Wildlife Fund stopping in, the Australia division. Thank you all so much for joining us. This is a weird... So, here's a fun... Because we have so many people joining, we have so many people, new and old, like Desbuggin joining us again. What is everyone's favorite Pokemon? I would love to know. And what is your favorite Pokemon that is based off of a real animal. You have not watched a Pokemon stream yet. Oh my gosh. Your boyfriend. I mean, hey, whatever, whatever works. Oh, we got Quaxley, Quilava. Those are good. As y'all know, my favorite is Donphan. So I love World Wildlife Fund. I love that y'all put an elephant down below because my favorite Pokemon is an elephant Pokemon. So that's just incredibly fitting. I saw the elephant and I'm like, that's my favorite animal and favorite Pokemon wrapped in one. Yep, got the duck. Wooper is your favorite Pokemon. Nice. Yeah, Wooper is actually based off of an axolotl, which is only found in 2, I believe now potentially only 1 lake in Mexico. Axolotls are actually they have suffered a lot, unfortunately. Axolotls have kind of fallen into that world of pet trade where, because they are not found all over the world, they are now being overbred or removed from the wild. So while axolotls are very, very cool, I would highly suggest that people maybe observe them more in zoological settings. Just that way we can help sustain their population. Just like Wooper. I mean, if you want to protect Wooper, protect the axolotls. What does Stream 60 for Earth mean? That's a fantastic question. So Stream 60 for Earth is where, starting from March 23rd, was Earth Hour type of thing that the WWF does, where for 1 hour, everyone is supposed to kind of do something for the planet. And what I found was this option to stream, to dedicate 1 hour of streams or 1 hour of like your time to do something for the planet. And so that's kind of where this came from, is it's Stream 60 for Earth. So we are taking 60 minutes, more than that, because we're doing a 2-hour stream. So we're doing 2 hours of streaming, raising money, and raising awareness for the World Wildlife Fund as they combat climate change. So that is actually what Stream 60 means. It is part of their Earth Hour kind of campaign, and then that goes into Earth Day, which is April 22nd. So that is the last day we are raising money, and is what it is. Thank you so much. It's easy to be passionate when it's such an amazing cause. I'll be completely honest. I was the kid that grew up on Animal Planet. I was the kid that grew up in zoos, grew up in aquariums. I work in a zoo, so like, it's really easy to be passionate. It's really easy to be passionate about things you love. And that's also why I love Pokemon so much. I never fell into the world of Digimon. I never really fell into the world of like Transformers and things like that. I gravitated very heavily towards organic types of like creature games and stuff like that. So I really love Pokemon because of how realistic, quote unquote realistic it is compared to the real world. What's up, Big Billy Goat? Yes, chat is blowing up on this amazing first ever charity stream where we have already raised $34.52. We are almost halfway to our first milestone of $100. That is absolutely insane. Again, if you can't donate, that is perfectly fine. I would encourage you to share this stream with 5 people, and maybe one of those 5 will donate. Maybe one of those 5 will simply share it again. Maybe one of those 5 will join the chat and subscribe. I don't know. I don't know. We're here to save the Earth, or help save the Earth, spread awareness, do all that we can. So I appreciate everyone that has donated so far. And what's fun too is that up in the corner you can see we have top donations. So if you want to see your name up there right now, it's just Mrs. Quoorn. It's just my wife. So that's the thing. If you wanna take my wife's spot as the top donator, I mean, click the link, y'all. Click the link. You don't even have to beat her by that much. You could donate $25 and like 1 penny. I'm kind of surprised Rain didn't do that, or I'm surprised someone hasn't done that yet to like become the top donator of like $25 and 1 penny. Then it's gonna turn into like $26 and 1 penny. And maybe it'll be $200 and 1 penny. Probably not, but you never know. Well, Pokemon is a flying type but can't fly. Espartha. Espartha is a flying type that can't, or no, not a flying type, my bad. It's an ostrich. It's based off an ostrich. A flying type that can't fly? I don't know. That's a good question. You gotta wait for payday. Good call, good call. Yes, about to say, though we love donating to charities, you still have to be semi-responsible with your money in the sense of make sure that you still got enough to keep yourself afloat. But I appreciate the dedication. Okay, gosh, this is like such a long opening, isn't it? But at least we have lots of good conversation to have, and we have a pretty screen. And about to say, for everyone new, including the World Wildlife Fund, y'all may not be prepared for the type of streams I run. Once we start, so this is a Nuzlocke challenge, and for those of you that are unfamiliar with the idea of a Nuzlocke, it means that once a Pokemon faints, I can no longer use it. So that's going to be a slight problem, and you're going to see me get very, very stressed. You're going to see me yell. You're going to see me get very passionate, because this is a very... These are very intense for me and the community. We do a lot. We do a lot of fun stuff. But as you guys are chatting, you are gaining gold pieces that you can use, and all that stuff. Pick Quaxley, please. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Once we get to picking our Pokemon, I will explain. They're all super cute. I love all these starter Pokemon. This was one of the first batches of starter Pokemon in a long time that I got really, really excited about. Ooh, it's not... Wait, I was about to say, so Cynical's been doing research on what all these Pokemon really are. Cynical's not even a mod, and she's out here trying to figure out all the possibilities of our Pokemon. Yes, thank you so much, World Wildlife Fund. Yes, simply sharing is more than enough. Cynical went hard apparently, and Cynical went through. Cynical, please confirm or deny. Did you go through the entire decks of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to see what every Pokemon was actually based off of? If so, shout out to the dedication. But holy cow, Cynical. Do you remember when Charizard used to not be able to... It wasn't able to learn Fly? No, wait, when was it not able to learn Fly? Because in Fire Red, it could have learned Fly. That's Gen 3. Could it not learn Fly before Gen 3? If so, that's alarming. It is a flying type with massive wings. It's based off of a dragon. Not yet, still in progress. That's totally fine. You don't... Oh, Cynical, I love the dedication. It's so funny. Yo, what up, Fanta Girl? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you made it to our first ever charity stream where we are about to pick our starters. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. So we are very... I can't run yet. I can't run. If you guys can't tell, I'm not trying to be slow. There we go. Oh, I forgot that's how I slide. Oh, I don't want to... Okay, so yeah. Now I hit the point where I get to... I can run now. I got far enough away from my house. I was allowed to run. Because apparently that's a thing. Apparently I need to, like, get so far from my house that it's like, yep, you're safe to run now. Don't worry. Safety, maybe? Maybe it's a safety thing? I don't know. I really don't know. Really? In Pokemon Red and Blue, Charizard couldn't learn Fly? Well, I'm glad they changed it because that's obnoxious. Look at these beautiful starter Pokemon. Look at little Sprigatito in the grass where it belongs. And then we got Fuecoco trying to get a tasty snack. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I do like my snacks extra crispy, just like Fuecoco does. So honestly, I'd eat that orange. A little bit of crunch never hurt no one, right? A little bit of crunch. A little bit of crunch. Mom was watching, couldn't run. Yeah, she's like, hey, be safe. Okay. And run. Okay, what's going on? Okay, yeah, but now we have to pick. This is the important part. Oh, it's so cute. just eating his little burnt orange. Oh, bye, Fuecoco. That is the cutest thing. God, these are just such good starters. They're all so good. Okay, so now is the hardest part of any Pokemon trainer's journey, is picking your starter Pokemon, especially for a Nuzlocke, because I only get one of these unless people send it in the chat. And so here is the situation. Once they stop talking, I will go into further detail about the situation. So, oh my god. So I've already kind of decided who my starter Pokemon is going to be. And there's a theme to it. There's a theme to it. There is, because this is a charity stream. Oh god, what did I just agree to? Okay, I think that's fine to whatever I agree to. I don't know what I agree to. I'm seeing a lot of people want Fuecoco. Oh, let me explain. I love Fuecoco. I really, really do. But stop talking and let me do my thing. Game, come on. Let me do my thing. Yes, my first partner. So, because we are doing stuff with the World Wildlife Fund, we need to think responsibly about picking these animals, these Pokemon. While Fuecoco is very, very cool, Fuecoco is a crocodile. And as we all know, baby crocodiles grow up into very big monsters. And that is just not responsible. That is not a responsible pet owner. That's not a responsible Pokemon trainer to have your first Pokemon be a big wild animal. So, unfortunately, and plus, Fuecoco is a ghost type. Ghost types are considered extinct for this run. So, unfortunately, Fuecoco is out of the running. I am also not zoned to own a duck. I am not zoned to own a duck in my neighborhood. I can't have ducks, to my knowledge. I believe I need to be a little bit further out of the city in order to own a duck. So that is also not responsible pet ownership, unfortunately, based on my current situation. Which means we are left with Sprigatito, the cat Pokemon. Well, I had to pick one of them, Cynical. I had to pick one of them. It's a cat. It looks like a house. It's like a house cat. So, like, I'm going to go with Sprigatito is going to be the start of my run here. Yes, we are going to pick Sprigatito, the cat, because this is the most ethical option. If it's based off of an endangered animal, it doesn't count quite yet for this. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to own a duck in my neighborhood. And I am also pretty sure I'm not allowed to own a crocodile. And you're gonna like this, World Wildlife Foundation. We're gonna name Sprigatito, because we have to nickname every single Pokemon. We're gonna nickname Sprigatito. You might be familiar with this name, Chi-Chi. For those of you that don't know, Chi-Chi is the logo for the World Wildlife Fund. Chi-Chi is the panda that was used as the model for the World Wildlife Foundation. So our starter Pokemon should obviously be called Chi-Chi. Yes, this is the run for the animals by the World Wildlife Foundation. So, I mean, ignore the fact that Sprigatito is floating on my arm. The graphics in this game are not fantastic, but they're pretty cool. So there we go. Is it also Goku's wife? Well, you learn something new every day. Not only is it the panda that the World Wildlife Fund used as their mascot, it's also Goku's wife. Also, shout out Aster for the $10 donation. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much. That was so generous. We are now at $44.52 we barely made it. We literally just picked our starter Pokemon. We have hardly begun. Yes, my Timbo's profile picture is me. That was a meme for a while. For anyone that maybe hasn't been around as long, that was a weird meme where I think everyone in chat one night changed their profile picture to be a screenshot of me from various videos. So, I mean, if you want to bring that back, feel free. I've made plenty of faces. And now with the vertical chat, it's even easier. Like with the vertical streams, you can just hop on over there and just screenshot the crap out of that. Yes, money for the animals. Thank you so much, Aster. I appreciate it. Is it based off of a Liberian pig? Because looking at its hooves, I was gonna say, how about a mule-foot hog? Look that one up, Cynical. A mule-foot hog. Because, for those of you that don't know, a mule-foot hog is the only species of pig, to my knowledge, that has a hoof. Oops, I went the wrong way. That isn't split. All pigs have like a split hoof or like toe hooves. Except for the mule-foot hog. It doesn't show up. Well, we have them in the kids' kingdom of our zoo, like the children's section, so it's probably safe. Really? A mule-foot hog doesn't show up? I'm gonna say that's what it's based. I'm gonna call it a mule-foot hog. Also, thank you for all the reactions. I appreciate that, everyone. I appreciate it. Hey, I do my best. I do my best. When you are the marketing coordinator for a zoo, you gotta learn all the animal facts. You guys are gonna learn so much if you haven't already. But yes, I'm calling it the mule-foot hog. If it's actually based off of the the Iberian hog or is it Liberian pig or Iberian pig? Either way, if it doesn't show up, then it's, I think, fair game. Because that's the thing, like, not all these are gonna show up. Like, not every single Pokemon is an animal. Some of them are completely random objects. Oh, okay, so it's Iberian. Okay, cool. I never looked up an Iberian pig, but all right. Okay, the Nuzlocke does not start yet either. I want to remind everyone that because we don't have Pokeballs. Once we get Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke starts. Hiccup. I drank water too fast. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, a little Chi-Chi here. Chi-Chi's gonna do massive damage on Quaxley. Duh. Yeah, some Pokemon are swords. That's not even in it. That's not endangered, I don't think, unless you want. But the sword Pokemons they're ghosts. They're typically ghosts. So, I mean, I still can't use them. Oh my gosh. Do I know who Quoorn's quest is? I do. I do know who Quoorn's quest is. Oh, wait. Don't think that if you kill a Pokemon, are we killing off the No, they're not being... So, because the Pokemon never actually die, they're just being sent back into the wild. If I lose a Pokemon in the Nuzlocke, it's just getting sent back to the wild. I have proven that I am not an appropriate home for that animal, so we're going to release it and hope that it does better out in the real world. So if it's half animal, half object, that's where we'll kind of figure out what we do. It's definitely, I mean, it's a little bit of a play-by-ear rule. It's like, you know, it's one of those things of like, it's not going to be super like, let's battle again soon. I don't know. I forget what Nemona's crying about. It's like, there's going to be a little bit of wiggle room, because like, obviously there's like humanoid Pokemon, like a Ralts, that's just a person. Like a Machop, that's just a person that works out a lot. Like, it's not, like, you know. Any reason you chose Scarlet over Violet? I like Scarlet more. That's about it. Yeah, I like Scarlet way more. This was the game I bought originally. I got it. If you can see it in the background, you probably can't. I got the promotional figurines. So I got Violet from a buddy over in the UK. Because in the UK, when you pre-ordered, you got the starter Pokemon as a little, like, you know, figurine. But in America, all you got was some revives. So that's cool. See, that's where, again, I like the more organic stuff. I like the dinosaurs. I like that these Pokemon, like the Paradox Pokemon, look more like dinosaurs than robots. But I mean, both are fun. Both are pretty fun games. And if you want to send me a robot, if you want to send me something that's not in this game, all you gotta do is donate 5,000 gold pieces. Everyone's like, I want to simp for the professor. You named it Clifford. That's funny. He is a big red dog. That is... Yeah, I mean, that's accurate. He's just a big red dog is all he is. Oh, wait. Palmy is an alpine marmot? I thought it was just a hamster. I thought it was just a I mean, it's least concern still, so that's easy. Hey, see you later, Tommy. I hope you have a great night, homie. See you later. I simp for nearly every character in these games. They are weirdly well designed in the sense of all the characters in this game look very, very good. Hey, what's my ability? What are the odds I have a hidden ability? What are the odds? Nope, overgrow. Classic. I do have a high attack, which is... I feel like I should be a special attacker, but maybe not. Is Mousecurata more of a physical attacker or a special attacker for anyone that knows? Houndour, yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, Houndour, okay. I thought Houndour was like a dog. I was just gonna, because some Pokemon are just gonna fall into like dog categories, you know? Like some are just like Fido, that's just a dog. That's just a house dog. Like, I mean, it's based off of like a wiener dog, but like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, to me, it's just like a dog. But who knows? Oh, also, for anyone that didn't look in the description yet, if you buy my merch, all the profit I make from that for this event is going to be donated directly as well. So if you want some Quoorn's Quest merch and you don't want me keeping any of the money for myself, now's the time to buy. They make great, like the sweatshirts are cozy. They're awesome to slip on when you don't want to, you know, like get your actual clothes dirty. Like I wear this when I'm eating and I know I'm gonna be messy. And that way I can just spill all over like my Quoorn's Quest stuff. And like, if you buy a t-shirt, you can wear it underneath your nice outfits. That way if you sweat, you can sweat into the Quoorn's Quest shirt and you don't have to ruin your nice outfits. So that's also why you should buy my merch, is it uses a bib and to use it as a sweat rag. They also, I think, would make pretty good towels if you like if you took the shirt and ripped it up. You can make lots of good like rags out of it that are reusable and better for the environment than paper towels. Hey, thank you if you're thinking of getting merch. Did my plug sell you that you can use it as a sweat rag and as paper towels? Because I bet I'm the only streamer that's ever said, hey, buy my merch to ruin it. Well, merch is in the description, so if you do also want to make that donation, feel free. It's cool because it's through Bonfire, so I don't have to actually purchase anything. It is all shipped based on the order, so you can literally just like, if only one person orders something, I don't have a million shirts in my closet. Yeah, I was about to say, if you buy my merch and you use it for sweat rags, if you are using it to keep your nice clothes clean, please, please, please let me know. And please, please, please let other people know as well that, hey, you're buying some of the best rags in the business. Oh, and the Nuzlocke officially starts. We have 5 Pokeballs, and I think our first Pokemon, the Iberian Pig / Mulefoot Hog combo, Lechonk. And so from now on, I will let everyone in chat name Pokemon. You guys can now name Pokemon. I just wanted to name the starter Chi-Chi because I wanted to, you know, give a little to the World Wildlife Fund. All right, so it's level 3. Okay, hopefully I don't knock this thing out. Okay, good start. What do we have for nicknames for Lechonk? This is going to be one of our first team members. What? Oh, okay, right in the red. Right in the red. All right, all right, all right. It's free publicity. Yep. And here we go. Let's go. Get the ball. We need some nicknames for Lechonk. Sir Sleep Crust. Oh my gosh, Sir Sleep Crust. Does that fit? Is that enough characters? Yay, we got Lechonk. It is the hog Pokemon. It searches for food all day. It possesses a keen sense of smell, but doesn't use it for anything other than foraging. So that is actually, yeah, all pigs, whether they are wild pigs, farm pigs, what have you, their nose is fantastic. They all have fantastic noser. They all have great schnozzes. Forager, that's a good one. That's a good one. Sir Sleep Crust. I just want to see if I will name it Sir Sleep Crust if it fits. Sir Oinks a lot. Sir, this is like sleep. Is it gonna fit? Sir Sleep Crust. What can I do? I'm gonna say, what if I just call it Sleep Crust? Because I get what you're saying with the eyes. So let's go with Sleep Crust for this one. Sleep. Sir Sleep Snot? Ooh, I like that one too. Sir, Sir Sleep Snot. These are so dumb. Yay! Sir Sleep Snot joins the party. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, luckily it's a pig Pokemon that has no actual, like, we can't pinpoint what we think it's based off of in the World Wildlife, or in the IUCN Red List, so that's okay. So easy add, easy first edition. Hey, those are fantastic names. Those are fantastic names. Also, I don't know, whenever we do this game, like, it's also probably, we're not gonna probably follow ultra traditional rules for Nuzlocking, like where you're supposed to catch the first Pokemon on every route, just because, I mean, this is confusing. Like, the areas are just, God, no, don't do that. Okay, the areas are good, like, they're a little confusing, so I'm probably gonna, like, do it just every kind of new area, like, area-ish we go into. I don't know, if it feels new, I'm gonna probably catch a Pokemon, I'll be honest. Also, be on the lookout for shiny Pokemon. Those are automatic ads. Unless they don't fall. Actually, no, yeah. I'll always catch a shiny Pokemon. But then I might just throw it in the box if I can't, if it's not available on the list. Why am I going? I'm grabbing all these things that it doesn't matter right now because we are literally, we still have so much of this opening game we have to do. I hope that you name a child something ridiculous, Mavis. I hope you name a child something ridiculous. Like Sir Sleep Snot. Or Sir Sleep Crust. Would they let you leave the hospital if you did that? Would they let you do it? First, who's it gonna be, and now Sir Sleep Snot. Who's it gonna be is really, really funny though, because the Pokemon literally evolve at every single level. That one's very, very clever. Sir Sleep Snot is just kind of, like, goofy. What are axolotls? Are they... Oh, they are critically endangered. Oh, no, wait. Look up, like, are mud puppies? I think mud puppies are something different. And I think that's what Paldean Wooper is based off of. I don't know, but hey. If axolotls are critically endangered, then we gotta... Y'all, like, we need to get donating. We need to get dropping some money, sharing the stream, so that everyone can know what's up, and we can add axolotls without thinking about it twice to the stream. I thought, yeah, but I say, because again, they are only found in like 1 or 2 lakes in Mexico. That is the only place they are naturally found on Earth right now. And even there, I'm pretty sure they're almost down to like only being able to be found in one of those lakes. It's wild. Ooh, Psyduck is based off of a platypus. I know this. It's called Psyduck, but it's a platypus. And I'm calling Buizel, I'm calling it a North American river otter. I think the Buizel line, I know it's a play on the word like buoyant and like weasel, but I'm pretty sure it's more of an otter, in my opinion. I'm calling it more of an otter. Mud puppies are least concerned. Paldean Wooper is in. Regular Wooper is out. That's unfortunate. Well, I should turn off the cutscenes, shouldn't I? Probably should do that. Yes, I did say platypus, which I'm guessing is going to fall under endangered. Probably critically endangered, honestly, now that I think about it. We have an opportunity to add Paldean Wooper if we find one. If we find a Paldean Wooper, we could add it. We very well could add it. But who knows? Paldean Wooper is my child. True, but like also, it gives me more otter vibes. What water or what weasel would it look like? I feel like they made it too aquatic. Near threatened. Where's near threatened fall on the list? I don't think IUCN. Where's near threatened? I need to also have this up so I can reference it easily. Oh, cool. That's right in the middle. That's right in the middle. Not endangered. Exactly. Not endangered. We'll take it. That's right in the middle of least concern and vulnerable. I feel like I should have known that. I feel like I definitely should have known that. Okay, don't ask me what animal this is. I can't tell. This is a dinosaur. This is like a raptor. It's like, what's the South American god of like the sky? Quetzal? What is it? I feel bad trying to say it, not knowing what it is, because I feel like that's like rude. But what is it? It starts with a Q. I know that for a fact. That was a good sandwich. I mean, Quetzalcoatl, I shouldn't even. I'm like, I don't even know how to say it. I'm like, I shouldn't have even tried. Quetzalcoatl, is that how you say it? Oh my god, I'm just gonna not. That's where I'm at. I'm just gonna not. But we all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't look at this thing go. I don't know what this is supposed to be. So wait, are they water weasels? Is that what's going on? Choodle least concern. There we go. Are snapping turtles least concern? Huh. Learn something new every day. I'm fine. Oh, I should have said I'm managing. That would have been funny. You know, I do kind of want a Choodle. I loved Dreadnought. Dreadnought was a really, really fun Pokemon to use. When I was playing Sword and Shield for the first time, I grabbed a Dreadnought immediately, and I had a blast using it. So I might need to use that. I might need to see if I can find one in the route. Because what we're gonna be doing in this game essentially is kind of like the Pokemon aren't random. We know what all pops up and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Pokemon are all overworld, so like we kind of get a little bit of a say of what we run into, but we also, I mean, like, it just depends on the area. I feel like it's like some areas are gonna have like a lot of Pokemon available to us, and some areas are gonna have like very few Pokemon available to us based on these rules. Oh my god, are we really gonna... I forgot, we're probably gonna spend the first stream just going through this opening. Yeah, for those of you that haven't played this game before, the game hasn't started yet. This is still the opening sequence of the game. Like, this is still the thing. I thought Drowsy was based off... I'm calling Drowsy based off a taper. I think it's based off a Malayan taper. Is it not? Now, Hypno, Hypno is probably more based off of that myth. But I feel like they made it look like a taper. I'm gonna call it a taper, but at the same time, I'm probably not gonna find one. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they spawn. Ooh, that would be good. I was about to say, the egg lock was wild. I think for this one, I think that's why we did that's why I chose to do the IUCN. Yo, Jamer with $35! Shout out, Jamer! You surpassed my wife. We are now at $79.52. Thank you, Jamer, for now being the highest donator. So you knocked my wife out of the board. So let's see who knocks Jamer off the board for the highest donation. This is a bad idea. Do I even get the battle? Yeah. I'm like, I don't even get to fight him. Take that, wife! But I say, my wife's a nurse. She has more disposable income than I do, I'll tell you that much. So she might take this seriously. She might come back and be like, ha, bet, drops like stupid amount of money because she's a nurse. You proved your point in the Discord? Crap, I didn't look at the Discord yet. I'm trying to get through this opening sequence. Yes, no ghost types. So, the Pokemon that are going to be considered extinct, aside from fossil Pokemon, but since we don't really find those, Paradox Pokemon are considered extinct, obviously. And then Pokemon based off of mythical creatures, so dragons, but not every dragon Pokemon, but dragons and other kind of mythical beings like this Pokemon would be considered extinct, and ghost. Any Pokemon with or that gets the ghost typing, it's considered extinct because it's literally a ghost type. I feel like I don't need to explain any further. My wife does not stream. Me streaming started because I was bored at home, because she used to work second shift. So I needed something to do and I wanted to be super creative about it. But she does not stream. She has done a stream. She's been on one of these streams. She want to see her do a bidding war? Let's go. Yeah, let's see a nurse go into a bidding war with a college student. In the spirit of optimism, Jamer might put up a fight if they decide not to go to college anymore. So yeah, Applin still works. Applin is a dragon-type Pokemon, but it looks and is more embodiment of an apple. Same with, Cynical. What is it? Dragalge? Dragalge? I don't know how to say it. That is based off of seahorses. So though it has a dragon typing, it's an animal we can clearly identify and like stuff like that. Dragapult is not only a ghost type dragon, that is a very mythical looking creature. Charizard? If Charizard was a dragon type, you could make the argument that Charizard is also off limits. Bid for Australia's love. About to say, World Wildlife Fund, whoever is running the chat, y'all are gonna be in for it. We get competitive over here. We get very, very competitive. Unless you send me a Dragapult, no Dragapult until we hit $1,000. Oh my god. That is funny. I love the idea. I keep hitting B because I'm too used to playing the DS games. I love this idea that we might start a bidding war. Oh god. Oh man. Let's see how broke. I feel like yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so Bonsly, so rock types are gonna be really easy to get because Bonsly is just based off of a bonsai plant, and I'm not gonna get that. I don't know enough about plants to be like, oh, bonsai plants are actually considered endangered. Like, F that. We're just gonna go off of actual animals we can actually, if we can look at it and or look at its evolution and be like that is blank animal, then we're gonna kind of go off of more of that. But yeah, Bulbasaur is a frog, but Bulbasaur is also, again, it's extinct. Bulbasaur has Saur in the name because it is based off of a dinosaur. And all grass starters up until this generation are based off of extinct animals. So Bulbasaur is technically off limits based on Pokemon logic, I believe. Because Meganium is a Brontosaurus, Sceptile is a Velociraptor. Even though it looks like a gecko, it is also its inspiration was a Velociraptor, which is obviously extinct. Trying to think what else. Torterra. It's based off giant turtles that went extinct. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see how good I can do. Yeah, so this generation broke a lot of norms. So like that's the thing, is that like Skeledirge is not based off the Chinese zodiac. Quaxley doesn't really have a weapon tied to it, because all the water types before this generation were tied to like a weapon. Rowlet is not just an owl. Rowlet is an extinct owl. Decidueye is based off of an owl that had gone extinct. And Snivy is based off of an extinct snake. I don't remember the name, but it is the largest snake that had ever roamed the earth. It lived in South America. That is... yeah. Name a grass starter Pokemon. This is going to be hard to see because of this elephant. This is actually going to be hard to see what I'm at for... I like don't want to cover up the pretty art, but at the same time, I feel like I might need to, just so I know if I'm going to die or not. Oh wait, no, I can see it on my vertical stream. I'm good. Never mind, it can stay. Yeah, the Titanoboa, I think is what it is. I'm trying not to break Jamer best I can. I'm trying not to break Jamer, but like... these are the things that we know. I love everyone listing off like what animals are like actually based off of too. That's hilarious. Jumpluff is a dandelion. I have had a million of those in my yard. Jumpluff is safe. I feel like I need to heal myself. Yes. So most grass types are okay. A lot of grass types are going to be fine. But Bulbasaur, but again, I can't find any of the starters on my own. So when you send me something for 5,000 gold pieces, you can send me anything you want. So you can send me all the grass starter Pokemon if you so choose. That will cost you a lot of gold pieces, but I just can't catch them. And luckily, they're not running around in the wild. Jamer's going right to the bag. Jamer's going right to the bag to see what they got. What do you got? Oh my goodness. Lucky Mavis has... Mavis, you might have the most gold pieces right now. Jamer probably has also a very close second. Wait, Astro Blaster has more. Holy cow! Y'all. Y'all got so many. That's crazy. I'm kind of glad no one has over 5,000, because no, not enough. But hey, there's going to be a lot more betting in this, and a lot more, like, for those of you that have only been around for our singular Pokemon Nuzlocke, you're going to find out the betting works very differently when I have a full team of Pokemon. Because it's not just betting will I win or lose, it's betting how many Pokemon will I lose during the battle. Oh, effing chat for hay fever. That's not fun. Yo, okay, again, I'm gonna do the plug. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, y'all. You can't stop me. Allergies are gonna be terrible this year because of climate change. Because of how warm we didn't have a proper winter. Because we haven't had a proper winter, and because everything is de-thawing and like re-thawing and like what have you. Allergens are gonna be awful. Bugs are gonna be terrible. We're gonna have, like, I don't know the exact numbers, so like don't quote me, but I've seen things of like we're gonna have a record number year of like those annoying little bugs, and like it's gonna be like a record high for like pollen and like hay fever and stuff like that. Exactly. That's why you need to have these. I live in the Midwest, y'all. Trust me. I don't want freezing cold winters. But freezing cold winters are necessary for the environment because they keep populations of plants and animals in check. They keep everything. They make everything go dormant for a while. And some of those things in the process die off. So if we keep just letting these little things have the perfect environment year-round, they are just gonna overpopulate, and there's not a lot you can do about that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is like very hard to control. Like, it's one thing if we had overpopulation of deer, which we do have an overpopulation of deer, but we just go hunt deer. I mean, that's the solution. If we got rid of the predators, like we got rid of wolves, so now we go hunt the deer because there's too many deer, they're overeating. So now we have deer hunting season, and that's just a pastime people have. But, yeah, you can't go hunt a bunch of gnats. You can't go hunt, like, a bunch of, what do you call it? Ooh, Area 1! Is there a Wooper over here? Is there a Wooper? Is there a Mud Puppy? Because we know Mud Puppies are okay. Hey, I saw it first. So sorry for the Mud Puppy, but that's what we're going with first. Once we enter the area, new encounter, we're getting the Paw-Me, based off of, I thought a hamster, but I guess an alpine marmot, which is also least concern, so we're good to go with Paw-Me. And I've never used Paw-Me, so this is actually gonna be really, really fun. They're absolutely tiny. Perfect. So what are some nicknames for Paw-Me? Let me hear you, y'all. Let me hear you. What do we got? We have 17 Pokeballs? Good God. This game really wants you to catch Pokemon. Ooh. And another Pokemon added to the team. We got little Paw-Me. Let's go. I figured most birds would be least concern. But what is Talon? So Talonflame, I'm going to say, is based off of a red-tailed hawk. So see what that goes. Fluffernutter. Name it Tiltify. Jamer, that's a fantastic nickname. We're gonna name her Tiltify because she'll serve as a reminder to share that donation link, y'all. To donate and share that donation link. Oh my God, you're gonna... Wait, did I misspell it? Did I spell it right? Yeah, it's Tiltify, right? Or Tiltify? Yeah, Tiltify. Is that how you say it? Am I been saying it wrong? I don't even know anymore. Oh god, this little Pokemon is funny. It has Thunder Shock. That's not bad. Natural Cure? Oh, that's not bad. Wait, what do you have? Aroma Veil. That's also not bad. Jamer's testimony. I donated. It was the most fun I had all day. You all should donate too. It makes it seem like I'm forcing people to do it. Redtail Hawk, least concern. That's cool. So that's another Pokemon we get to use. I'm gonna throw Tiltify out front. I'm a healer. And cool. Now time to move on through the area. Woo! Also, for those of you that still don't know this game very well, we have not started. This is still the opening of the game. We have been live for an hour. We've been live for an hour and 9 minutes. And we still technically haven't started. No, I'm not a paid actor. Oh, what are the grand accomplishments? We gotta know the grand accomplishments. It's a slow burn. It's a very slow burn, but it's a fun slow burn. But it's a slow burn. W's in chat, emotes in chat for Lucky Mavis that did not cry at work and also cleaned their room and wait. Did you put the laundry away? Mavis, did you do your laundry? Or did you put it in the dryer and then you never got it out and it's gonna sit there for a week? Because W's in chat for that too, because honestly, I've let my towel sit in the dryer for like a week straight, and there ain't nothing you can do about that. W's in chat for being accomplished. If you have an accomplishment in chat, let me know. I want to know all about what y'all did great. Oh my god. Ah! Lechonk is running after me. I don't want to fight it. Okay. God, I didn't level up from that. I guess it's just one Lechonk. That's fair. Okay, so for someone that flexed all my animal knowledge... Oh! Vulnerable. Okay, cool. I was like, what does VU stand for? And I'm like, wait, that's vulnerable. I know that. I was like, oh, this is about to be embarrassing. Oh my god. I might need to stream with where I can't hear the music more often, because literally I I feel like I'm talking. I feel like I'm doing better as a streamer right now. I feel like I'm in my streamer moment right now. Of like I'm doing better. I feel like I'm doing better, but who knows? You cleaned out the entire fridge in time for Easter dinner. Perfect for leftovers of honeyed ham, rolls, and whatever else you might have. I mean, I like honeyed ham at Easter, but I like honeyed ham any time of year. W's and emotes in chat for Rain for cleaning out their, what do you call it? Their fridge. That's what it is. Well, like the game. Like, cause you guys can wait, you guys can hear the game, right? Right? Near threatened? Oh my god. That's alarming. Save the newts! Yeah, okay, so yeah, you can, like, something happened on the back end where I just can't hear the game music, but that's okay. Because it doesn't matter. Because now I'm just... Eat your fridge and use... Okay, Wapple from One Piece, Drum Island arc, where they found Tony Chopper, a reindeer that I don't know the status of. But reindeer are cool, and reindeer are also very beneficial to the Arctic because they help dig up the snow and stuff like that. It's kind of why people want to bring mammoths back to the... or things like a mammoth, because we can never fully actually bring back anything from the dead or from extinction. But people want to bring back mammoths so that they like remove the top layers of, because they're big grazers and they can remove big tops of snow or move it around so that like the Arctic is healthy. That was the point of mammoths, is they, and other animals like them, kind of like reindeers, they help move the snow around to let the grass and stuff kind of breathe. Fampi and Donphan are African elephants, and Cuffant and Kaparaja are Asian elephants. Both, I think, are very much endangered. I can't have any of them. So if you want to get me to use my favorite Pokemon, please donate. Please share the donation link so that other people can help me get to where I can use my favorite Pokemon. That's what they are. They are endangered. I can't use them yet. I need to hit $100. They are African elephants, and actually, you know what? No, I will. Jamer, fine. I'll do this. Donphan and Fampi are based off the dwarf elephant, which is extinct, so I can't use it until I hit $1,000. I'll do that. How about that, Jamer? Take that. Because it's not as big as Kaparaja, it is the dwarf elephant that was found in North America. Fun fact. They were, I think they grew to be 5 feet tall? I think was their height. Was their total height 5 feet? And yeah, they're just small elephants. Kaparaja is an Indian elephant though. Like, it's an Asian elephant. You can't, that one you can't deny. It is the proper size. It has all the proper features. It's an Asian elephant. Gibble is based off of a hammerhead shark. That is correct. Or, I guess not necessarily correct, but I'll agree. I gotta stop acting like I created Pokemon. Like, I feel like that's gonna get really obnoxious of like, oh yeah, it is based off of a hammerhead shark. We don't know that. It's a freaking dragon. A dwarf North American elephant that are extinct, and that I mean, good luck if that's what you want to use in your dating profiles, but I don't know how far it'll get you. Oh my god. You don't get a favorite. You don't get a favorite. Nobody gets to use their favorite Pokemon. Nothing but Squavets and Pachirisu, because they're all squirrels. This is gonna be... I'm gonna switch my Pokemon out. This is gonna be a rough one. When did I learn Bite? I gotta pay attention to this game, too. Oh, this is also what I don't like about Nuzlocke, is I gotta actually kind of pay attention to what I'm doing so that I know what my Pokemon are doing. I guess I would much rather be talking to people. But I don't want to do it just... You can't do a just chatting stream. You know, Hoppip's time will come. Honestly, I would love to use a Hoppip. I think it would be very beneficial. Cynicle's not even halfway done. Oh my god. Cynical, I aspire to be as dedicated as you. I went into this thinking I'm very dedicated to this cause, and here Cynical is making a spreadsheet of all the Pokemon. First Pokemon Yep. This is it. I'm pretty sure tarantulas are fine. I'm pretty sure, like, do bugs pop up on there? Tarantula, I think it's just a tarantula? Like, I don't know what it would really be specifically based off of. Spider? So, like, I think this is fine to catch and use. Orb Weaver, least concern. Thank you, God, Cynical. That is just impressive. Randy? We're gonna name this thing Randy? Is that where you want? Alright, alright. Oh, God, wait a minute. Oh! Oh! No! Our first one! No! Oh no, I didn't see it. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. First one of the stream. At least it wasn't Chi-Chi. Name it Tiltify 2. Tiltify 2 Electric Boogaloo. This is gonna be. I might need to put this above the elephant. I don't want to, but I might have to. Oh my god. I'll name it Randy for Timbo. Thank you, Timbo. I'll name it Randy. Oh my god. Well, time to get rid of Tiltify. And I'm gonna do something I don't do a lot in these games. I'm gonna release Pokemon. So, goodbye, Tiltify. That's part of the Nuzlocke, so we can't use Palmies. Can I lower the... No, because it's all one giant piece. So I unfortunately can't. So that's a bit of a bummer. Bye. I might hear, honestly, that... I'm nervous for myself. I love this background, and you guys know it. I love the people. I love whoever designed this. It said, but I gotta, I gotta see. That's too early. Yeah, Gyarados is 100% off limits. There ain't no way I'm using a Gyarados. Check summary. What does Randy got going for itself? Well, we know it has Struggle Bug. We know that. Insomnia. It can't fall asleep and has neutral stats. I'll take that. That's not bad. We got Sir Sleep Snot out front. It's also not bad. No, Palmy Evolution. Well, actually, wait, no, yeah. Was that a thing? We can catch the evolved forms once we find them, I think. Double the pick. Put one behind the Pokemon. Oh! That is a good idea, Rain. That is a good idea. I'm probably just gonna leave it like this. It looks cool, but like, I can see. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? The stream is still young. We have many streams, and we're already at almost $100. We're at $79 right now. That's really good. This is already blowing my expectations for the charity stream out of the water. Holy cow. Alright, Shoodle. We took this kid down. Man, that's also why I might need to be able to hear stuff, is because then I can hear when I'm at the red. Haven't gotten to school. I released a Pokemon, and yeah, I keep hitting the B button, and that's gonna drive me nuts. And yeah, we have yet to actually do the thing. I'm not gonna, because I don't want to fight Nimona yet. There's people out here to still fight, and as evident by that, I need to train. So we're gonna go train, and I feel like too I need to not stick to the paths. I feel like I need to like venture out to find really unique Pokemon. So I feel like if I stick to the paths, I'm gonna keep finding like Pokemon that are just very basic. I think there's more people to battle over here. Yeah, there's a guy. I was like, there's gotta be more people. I'm like, I know there is. Basculin, largemouth bass. Yep. I love this Cynical's gonna have that has all this information. Just at her fingertips. The Earth has made almost $80. Let's go! Thank you, Timbo. Oh God, I gotta deal with this guy. Gulpin. What? I think Gulpin would be one of those Pokemon where like it's not really based off anything to my knowledge, so like I would just let it be. Oh yeah, no, he's just holding the Pokeball. Okay, 7 hit points. Time to Time to heal up. Earth can almost buy 16 subway footlongs. Let's go. Why do you know that info? Why do you know that's how many? Have you bought 16 subway footlongs? True. I think it would be. I think it is probably just based off of like your gut. So I think it would be safe to just use. If we find one, I don't think we can, but you mean like 6 in this economy? Oh, nice. I like that there's a subway next to your work. I know. Ah, the economy. That's why we play Pokemon. We play Pokemon to forget the real world troubles. Except for climate change, because that's always important, which is also why you should donate and share the stream to raise awareness for the World Wildlife Fund. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think that's enough to battle Nimona, but I also don't want to... I need to be protected. I need to be healed. I need to go battle... I think there's a kid down there. I need to go battle yet another kid! And put Chi-Chi out front, because these Pokemon are going to die. True, true. Who knows what we're gonna run into? And that's why we also, you know, just like we have the, like the mods have the IUCN red list. Anyone can, I mean, you just search IUCN's red list of threatened species, and it's all at your it's all at your fingertips. Your fingertips. That might get me demonetized. Oh goodness. And Jamer is still the top donator. Shout out Jamer for being still the #1 donator. POV first run dies to Nimona. I hope not. That has yet to be an accomplishment. Send out Houndour? Why do you have that Pokemon? Oh, actually, crap. Okay, switch you. I'm gonna heal you. Oh god. Oh god. I hope that's not I hope that's not an accurate prediction. Call your next Pokemon. Fingal Terps. Oh god. Yeah, no, god. These names are gonna be so cursed. Oh yeah, there you go. Rain has the... I love that actual links are okay, but when people put a period too close to another letter, Streamlabs will freak out. Okay, this thing is raising its attack. That's not good. But disarming voice to catch it off guard. You gotta be joking. It's a dark type. Wait, this should be super effective. Oh god, I'm having a luau. Hey, what up, Nebo? I think I'm saying that right. Welcome. I'm glad to be back, homie. I'm glad to be back. We're doing a charity stream, which is always super fun. And we're trying not to lose a Nuzlocke before we've even started. Also, super fun. Yeah, but Dark is weak to Fairy. So I was trying to... Does the fire really negate it that bad? Really? Annoying. Ooh, Persian's based off a cougar. Cougars are least concern? Learn something new every day. Fun fact, though. Here's my cougar fact. My mom grew up with cougars in her backyard. In the backwoods of North Carolina, my mother would go to sleep and hear cougars in her backyard. Deep in the woods. So, if that's not terrifying, I don't know what is. Not that, like, I mean, cougars are, also, I guess, fun fact, cougars are not, you know, like, super vicious. They're not gonna, like, attack people unless they absolutely have to. But still, I feel like growing up and being, like, going to bed, like, oh, good night, and it's like, oh, there are the cougars. You can hear them in the background. It's like, what? No. No. Oh god. That would be a turn for the stream. That'd be a wild stream event. Well, Diglett can be... We can call it a star-nosed mole. How about that? Oh, God. I'll say, though, that Diglett is a star-nosed mole. And then... What? Oh! What are Wigglets? Wigglets are like the, those eel things, right? That's what they are? They're eels? Or they're like those... Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because they're convergent species. Right? Is everyone remembering that when that was first introduced? They're like Pokemon that looks like that. Hey, thank you so much, World Wildlife Fund. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time, same place. Obviously, you don't have to join. Like, I mean, there's no. I don't hold anyone hostage. But hey, thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, continue donating to the World Wildlife Fund, y'all. It's an amazing organization run by amazing people. And yeah, it's very, very selfless. Sounds good. Again, no worries, homie. No worries. We'll be doing this all month long. We do roll call. Oh, yeah. A couple streams ago, yeah, we made that joke that we're actually doing roll call. Oh, my God. God, could you imagine? That's sad that I have a move that I can't use anymore because my Pokemon died. Alright, let's go fight Nemona. Actually, let's fight this guy and then go fight Nemona. Because that seems responsible. Because we have responsibility. Much like we have the responsibility to care about our planet. Oh, this is the wrong Pokemon to use. This is the wrong... I don't really have a good Pokemon. Oh, God! Why did I have to kill my little mouse? This is my best option. This is my best option. Sir Sleep Snot is the best I got. Leer? Okay, that's not... you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's do a tail whip of our own, you know. This is Rudiki. So it's based off of a Chickadee, right? Oh, Fletchling? No, yeah, this is Rudiki. Fletchling is the fire type from Kalos. It's the Firebird. So that's what we have to kind of like take into consideration is like what the Pokemon overall turns into. So like, you like, oh, that was a big hit. These nuts. Gamer. What? Oh God. What? Oh my goodness. That's one of those things that we kind of have to take into consideration. Obviously, if it evolves into a ghost type, it's just like done. Had to do it to him. But to say, yeah. So like, I think it just depends on like what the overall theme of the Pokemon is. Like, if it's one of those Pokemon that like, you know, like it has a like Drowsy evolving into Hypno. Drowsy to me is based off a Taper. So like if I see a Drowsy and I have the ability to catch it because Tapers are like where they fall on the list of usable Pokemon, I'm not gonna get rid of it once it evolves. But like things like a Gyarados, like Magikarp is like, yes, a Pokemon where it's like it's a carp, but you can't use Magikarp really. So like I would just say that it's not catchable because its primary usage is a Gyarados. Like, I don't know, again, they're not super intensive rules, more so just like, here's some ways to think about it. Based off a tortoise. Yes, it is. But would it be based off of a Galapagos tortoise? Would it be based off of the Aldabra tortoise, which is the second largest tortoise in the world, with the Galapagos being the first? And both are only naturally found on small little islands. The Galapagos turtles, or tortoises, are obviously only found in the Galapagos Islands, and the Aldabra tortoises are only found in the Aldabra Isles. And also, fun fact about Aldabra tortoises, they are being re-wild, is what apparently they're doing. So they're taking them, so because of climate change, the Aldabra Isles are starting to be submerged in water. Very, very unfortunate. So obviously some areas have less. There's so many people using the rules command. It's awesome. There are some areas with a lot less Aldabra tortoises, and there are some areas with a lot of Aldabra tortoises, but maybe not enough land to accommodate them all. So they are taking them and putting them where they need to be, because they can't always get there themselves. You know, they're tortoises. It takes a lot for them to move around. So, yeah, that's a fun fact about the Aldabra tortoises, is they're actually being re-wild, as well as, you know, like, efforts to keep the species thriving in captivity and in the care of humans. Nummo, yes, wild camels. Wild back-trained camels is what I would say, because Camerupt has 2 humps, which is a back-trained camel, which actually might be under endangered. The back-trained camel, not domesticated, might actually be endangered. Murkrow is a crow. Crows are fine. I saw like 30 crows in 1 mile of my house. Ooh, yeah, forget a move for Home Claws. Absolutely. This is actually a cool move, I think. Yeah, boost attack and accuracy. I'm going to get rid of Tail Whip and just raise my attack stats. Hee, yeah. Chi-Chi's getting stronger. All right, Palmy, switch Pokemon. I want Randy to get out there. I want Randy to do some damage. It just says Camel. Okay, cool. Then, critical, right? Or, wait, what is CR? Whoa, wait, what is the CR abbreviation for? Randy has already killed a Palmy, but like Randy's out for blood now. Randy's out for blood. So this is a really good. So Randy is what we would consider for Palmy an apex predator, and you need those apex predators in the wild because again they keep populations under control. Axuline are dinos, yeah. Most of the dragons are gonna be off limits. Oh, critically endangered. Okay, yeah, so they are critically endangered. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so, yeah, camels, I guess. Oh, God! Okay, well, this guy's out for blood. Oh, come on. Is this gonna, like... Am I gonna get a lot of damage? I know, Cynical. Your dragons are unfortunately not... They're not really tailored to this run, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We'll do better. We'll try to do better. Am I gonna get just wrecked again? That actually wasn't too bad. That wasn't half damage. I'll take that. Oh, because I'm ruining its special attack. Right. Right. 2 HP. That's totally fine. Jamer's like, it's not very effective to grass. Fine. I'll save myself some potions. I don't know where you, like, they're in the game. I just don't know where you find them, and I might only be able to find them, or I might only be able to find Dragalge in the water, which won't come for quite some time. I might be able to find an Applin. I don't know where Applin is. Like, I don't know how common it is in the game. I feel like it's pretty common. I want to say it's pretty common. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Ah, I got paralyzed. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Bite. They are in the DLC, so they can be sent over with 5,000 gold pieces. They are in the game, they are just not in the main game. But I can still use them. Yeah, any DLC Pokemon can be, like, used. I just don't have access to them right now, so. Is a pig-tailed macaque. Interesting. Very interesting. I did not realize that. I thought they were just based off of, like, monkeys. I was going to call it, like, a squirrel monkey, like a spider monkey. But good to know that there are pig-tailed macaques. Is it pig-tailed or pig-nose? I guess pigtail could also work, because they probably have, like, a curly tail or something like a pig. But I did not know that. That is also good information to know. And we got some revives. So that's just money. That's just straight cash right there. Thanks, Nimona. That's just straight money. Meditize is a yoga practitioner. Yup. That one, yeah, that's a person. That's just a person. So we can use that. Not too nervous about that. Ooh. Well, since I can't find them anyway, like, since you sent, like, any Pokemon that is traded to me, I get to use. It's a dying art, should be considered in danger. We'll add it to the red list. We'll add it. Yoga practitioner. They're an endangered species. I like that idea. I like that it's an endangered species. That's funny. It's silly, but it's funny. Alright, so we finally got to the city. Game still hasn't started yet. Game still has yet to start. But don't worry, y'all. We're slowly getting to where we can actually start doing the gym challenges and doing all the other things. But not yet. Not yet. I want to see tasty food. Oh, yeah, but I say Riolu is based off Anubis, so that's a Egyptian god. I don't think I have any leeway for that one. I guess anyone could have, like, you could have made the argument for, like, oh, it's a dingo, but it's, like, probably not. I feel like Anubis is the right thing. I don't think it would be, like, a Tanuki or a raccoon. Is this a gym challenge Nuzlocke or true ending Nuzlocke? What does that mean? Game will start tomorrow at 11. Yep, that's exactly when this is going to start. We're going to be just doing intros of the game for hours on end, and then we'll be doing... Sharkada is humanoid, but it is also... it turns into a ghost in one of its evolutions, so that would be a thing. Oh, just the, I mean, honestly, we're going to go as far as we can get to. Like, that's also kind of the thing, is that if we beat the game, like, that'll be awesome. But, like, the charity stream is only going to run until Earth Day. So it's more so we're going to get as far as we can go. The main challenge is hitting $1,000. This is just the catalyst to hit $1,000. Or above. Obviously, we always want to stream for above. We always want to go for above and beyond. But I think there might actually be some times where I could do some maybe like weekend streams. I might have some availability. I'm still getting things finalized and stuff like that. But might have some availability for a big long weekend stream. We can knock out a lot of this. So stay tuned for that, obviously. Stay tuned for that. Unsure if that's actually going to happen or not, but... This part hurts. You know about this, right? Not even close. No idea who these Team Star kids are. It's just funny to see the bad guys get mad. I love that Pokemon gives that option in all their games, or in like in most of their games. Is, have you heard of us? No. They haven't heard of us? Time to go fight them. Oh, true. Yeah, I just can't have a Cerulege. Which Cerulege is the cooler of the two, personally, but like, whatever works. Oh, if I couldn't use, or so Grafaiai is based off of an II. So I wouldn't be able to use that potentially. Assurance. That's a decent hit. What about Struggle Bug? Is that gonna do? Wish Cash is based off of just a catfish. I'm just gonna call it a catfish. Ooh, okay, so Assurance was the better move there. You wish Pokemon let you be a jerk to it. That would make the games a little bit more fun if they allowed you to really rile up people. II is endangered. Okay, so we can't use Shroodle or Grafaiai until we hit $100. That's the first milestone. About to say, right, yeah, if you could be sassy in Pokemon, I think it'd be game over for everyone. If people could just be straight up sassy all the time, yeah, no contest. Pokemon would be a lot more fun. Have you heard of us? Have you heard of me? It's like, oh, this is the real evil team. Okay. Tatsugiri is based on sushi, which is a... I didn't think about that! It's based off of a dead fish. It's sushi! Yeah, you're right. Tatsugiri's extinct. I think it is. I think sushi is... I mean, I would hope sushi's not alive. I would really, really hope your sushi is not, you know, coming alive and walking around. I also wish I could talk to animals. Did you guys ever watch the Wild Thornberries? Like, that was a great show. And a really simple concept of, yeah, what if you could talk to animals? And they could talk back. That would be cool. Like, I'm really surprised. Like, other people knew about that show, right? Like, that's just not me. Like, Wild Thornberries was like a classic, right? Everyone knows about that? Ooh, okay, so Belly Bolt is good to use. I wish I didn't have to get its pre-evolution to get Belly Bolt, but that's okay. True, it is a fish. Even if sushi was alive, it would probably just flop around like a fish. Yeah, I love the Wild Thornberries. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, well, he was fun fact. Here's a fun fact, not about animals, but about the Wild Thornberries. I think his name was Donnie, right? Donnie was the kid you couldn't understand, and he was played by superstar bass player Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, fun fact, the child is voiced by a recovering heroin addict. But we love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're great. Do I want to terrestrialize my Pokemon right now? What is this person's... Level 9? I kind of want to swap it. I kind of want to terrestrialize Chi-Chi because I feel like this is going to be a better option. Yeah, but I say Tadbulb is just a Tadpole mixed with a light bulb. It's not very good. That is I'm going to struggle if I get a Tadbulb, but I kind of want one because Tadbulb is cool. Alright, let's go Leafage. Gumi is, based off slugs, and, ooh, there you go, okay, yep, about to say Gumi's an option. I love Gumi. I think Goodra is one of the best Dragon Pokemon designs. Just because it's so soft. I love how soft it is. Like, it's not this overly cool, edgy, like, in-your-face Pokemon. It is this sweet, like, blubbering snail dragon that just wants to be everyone's friend and likes the rain. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got the terrestrialization under control. But yeah, that's what, like, the Wild Thornberries is such a good show. And I miss it. I remember that when I was younger, I would not only watch it all the time, but when the show was on, we would, this is gonna date me a little bit, we would have the VCR record episodes, which included commercials. So like my family would essentially pirate television, where we would like just record these episodes. Like we knew it was on, we would record it so we could have it later. Like it's so funny to say that, thinking about where we are now in the world of like Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. That just seems like such a wild, like that's like hitting screen, like record screen. It's just unnecessary for most of the time, like for the most part. But you need to do it. Okay, but like Dragonair and Dragonite are very clearly dragons, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't think Dratini has a lot of leeway. Even though it looks like a slug, the other evolutions are very heavy on the dragon implication. Like that it is a dragon. Oh my god, right? Like what were they, TiVos or something, where you could like, they would just fast forward through the ads or something like that, or they would like just stop recording or something like that. It was what, yeah, that I remember seeing that kind of stuff as a kid and being like, we need to have that, we need to have that. And then again, thinking about it now, I'm like, that's just absurd to think about. Like, oh my god, the fact that that was a thing. Krogunk is a poison dart frog. Ooh, endangered. Good to know, good to know. We had a blast. We are just starting the game now. We are just about to start doing the game, and we have like 15 minutes left to stream. My computer's been needing to restart apparently all day, which is obnoxious that right when I start to stream, it decides it wants to freak out a little bit. Whatever. Whatever, computer. You can do whatever weird thing you want to do. Okay. Let's get through this so we can start catching more Pokemon and talking more about the animals and like all the amazing things that the World Wildlife Fund does. Like this idea for Stream 60 for Earth, giving up 60 minutes to talk about the planet, to raise awareness, to raise money. And it's not even a thing like that's not even a thing that everyone has to do. You could literally celebrate Earth Hour by like giving up an hour of electricity. Just don't use electricity for an hour. You don't, like, you watch a nature documentary. There's so many good nature documentaries out right now, y'all. There's actually a lot of good ones. I've heard a lot of really good things about Queens. It's looking at the matriarchs of the animal kingdom. So like it follows, like you can look at, like they follow, I think like elephants, lions, and like lioness. Lots of cool like female animals and like how powerful they are, which is really, really cool. Do we have a Kinkajou? We do not have Kinkajous at the zoo. One of my friends though used to care for Kinkajous, or she is this thing called a tag. So within the zoo world, keepers and people who work with the animals can volunteer to look after essentially a species as a whole. And so like a lot of my friends do have, like they have these animals, they oversee the population of them. One of my good friends actually oversees the populations of, or helps oversee the populations of, what do you call them? Fusa? So she will work with zoos across the world and look at all of their like stud books and figure out where they need to go for better breeding and to help raise Fusa populations, which is really, really cool. Like one of the head animal guy at the zoo that I work at, he's that for like Amur tigers, which are like the largest tiger on Earth. So like, that's nuts. So yeah, like there's a lot, like we don't have kinkajous at the zoo. I know what it is. They're super cute. I do like kinkajous. But we don't have them at the zoo, unfortunately. But there are zoos that have them, and there are people, I believe, that are within that world of an SSP, which is a species survival plan, where there are people actively trying to help these species with breeding recommendations for zoos, as well as keeping the population sustainable and healthy, which is also really cool. Giving talks and stuff about them, which is also just a really neat thing. Nova has, I've heard Nova is also really good. Peacock, if you want to look at, if you kind of want to make yourself a little bit sad, if you want to look at the dark side of like animals, and animal trades and stuff like that, Peacock just put out a documentary about the people you see on like the talk shows where they bring out the animals and they do that kind of like, and not exactly Tiger King, but like a sophisticated Tiger King is kind of what it looked like. And apparently there's all the scary behind the scenes things you don't want to talk about and stuff like that. So it's like, that's interesting. It looks very educational, but again, very dark. Like, it's not one of those, like, it might be a feel. I have yet to watch it, but like, it looks a little bit more like it's a Tiger King kind of situation. Do you pet any of the animals? So that's actually a really good question. So the zoo I work at falls under AZA accredited, which stands for the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and only, I think is what the number is, less than 10% of all zoos of all animal facilities are AZA accredited, which is it's a tiny number when you think of how many facilities house animals, and house animals, I think, more so in the realm of like recreation. So like pet stores, I don't think really fall under AZA. Like humane societies, I don't think fall under AZA. I think they're more in like the animal wellness, animal like safety aspect of things. But because we are AZA accredited, we are held to a much higher standard than your Joe Exotics of the world. And part of that is almost every single animal is protected contact, which means you don't go into the habitat with the animal and you do not touch the animal unless you have to. A lot of the animals do have training where we get them like used to people touching them. So like red river hogs, for example, we have red river hogs at the zoo that I work at, and while we do not go into the habitat with them, there's an area that we can, or that the keepers can have them line up and they present a side, and then you can touch their, like the vet staff or keepers will touch their sides, or like they'll, like same with giraffes, they will, use a paper clip, or they will use a blunt needle to simulate the drawing of blood. That way the animal knows, hey, when I feel this, it is a-okay. I'm going to get a reward after. I'm gonna get a snack. It's just a Gengar in the back of the class. And they know to hold still. And it's a positive experience for them. So we don't like zoos that are AZA accredited and aquariums that are AZA accredited. The main thing is you don't treat the animals like pets. Like, they're not there for human entertainment. They're not there for like, just to like, oh, like cool, like a menagerie. They are there to educate. They're there for a purpose. Animals at AZA zoos, like the one I work at, are considered ambassadors for their wild counterparts. We do not, to my knowledge, wild capture any of the animals, really. We have animals that were wild caught, but like, to my knowledge, we don't have any, like, we don't send people out into the world to be like, oh, go get us a zebra, and they go wrangle up a zebra. Most animal trades, I believe, now happen within the world of zoos where, like, one zoo has a herd of zebras, they are breeding, this zoo needs more zebras, so they get sent a couple babies or something like that. It's all worked out, again, within the world, like within zoos. Zoos work together so that they can prevent wild capturing unless it's absolutely necessary. That way, we keep wild animals wild, and we keep animals born into the care of humans, Absolutely. No, oh my gosh, we literally, like, if a zoo is AZA accredited, like, you know nothing bad is going on. And if there is something bad going on, they're very good at hiding it. But no, if a zoo is AZA accredited, you know that they're, like, again, like, that's top tier. People literally come and will look at your whole zoo and stuff like that to see if you're up to snuff for being accredited. I'm so sorry. I went on a huge rambling. I went on a huge ramble. What am I missing? How much trading do you do? So for this stream, if you look down in the description, you can trade me any Pokemon for 5,000 gold pieces. Because this is a charity stream, we're trying to raise awareness for the World Wildlife Fund and for climate change and animal habitats. So part of that is that I can't catch I can't catch any and all Pokemon that I want to. I have to follow the rules I have set up. But for giving a donation of gold pieces, the stream currency, you can send me any Pokemon you want, and I will use it. Obviously, keep in mind the level. Like, I just started the game, so don't send me a level 100 Pokemon, because it's not gonna listen. Oh, with other zoos, it varies. It actually varies. So a lot of zoos, it's all very based on things. So kind of like what I was talking about, where there are people who are tags, or like they are kind of like responsible for a species within the zoo and within the SSP. They give recommendations of like, hey, I think, yeah, like your zoo has 20 zebras. This zoo only has 3 zebras. Would you be willing to send some zebras to this zoo so that maybe you have 15 and they maybe then have like 8 or 9, whatever my math just was, whatever it was supposed to be. And the zoo can decline. Zoos can decline. From what I understand, is that zoos can decline this. Like, no, we want to keep all 20 zebras. Thank you for the consideration, or like, thank you for the offer, type of thing. But more often than not, the zoos will work with each other and be like, yeah, we have successful breeding programs of zebras. Take a couple, or take whatever the ethical amount to transfer is. Like, again, I'm using made up numbers. But like, my zoo did a trade with another zoo for tigers. So we have 2 tigers. They weren't breeding. Another zoo had 2 tigers that weren't breeding. Why don't you try new mates? So it was offered, hey, why don't you take our tiger and we take your tiger and we see how it goes. And that's what we did. Pretty much. It really is. It's Pokemon trading as if you're trying to find a shiny Pokemon. You want to find those perfect breeding pairs. You want to get the max IVs. You want to get everything. Oh my god. Have I bred a shiny yet? No. Unfortunately, in the animal world, usually if you get a shiny, like if you get an animal that's a different color, unless the species naturally has variations, like a white tiger, unfortunately is due to inbreeding. Though they do look really cool, they're not. It's not ethical to have white tigers, simply because of the mass amount of inbreeding you need to achieve having a white tiger, and they usually come with a lot of health problems. White tigers don't naturally occur necessarily. They obviously can. It's not like people are messing with their genetics, but we have, I mean, they're tigers. So that's the thing too. Fun fact about tigers. Tigers are solitary creatures that only get together to mate. Tigers are not friendly in any capacity. That's why, honestly, watching Tiger King, it like broke my heart to see like 5 tigers in one habitat. Tigers are meant to be solitary creatures. They are not, they don't, like, oh god. Near water? Wait, is my YouTube not responding now? What's happening? Wait, hold on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. I just got a notification that my YouTube is not responding, and that's not good. Is this working? Ah! Wait, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. So we don't have cubs, unfortunately. We do not have cubs right now, but tigers are very tricky to breed just because they only get together when they breed, and because they're so powerful, you don't really want to, it's hard to test their limits based on my knowledge. It's really hard to test the limits because they are so incredibly powerful. They can get hurt. Obviously, in the wild, if a tiger wants to breed with another tiger and the other tiger does not want to participate, they can get away and they just sprint into the woods, and then you may never see them again. In a zoo, unfortunately, they can't always get away. So, like, that's where it gets a little tricky as well, is, okay, like, how do you provide the proper spacing and how do you have the proper precautions so that if a tiger does decide it doesn't, because they'll try to hurt each other, is what they're gonna do. Like, if they don't want to breed, they don't want to breed. No means no. Even in the animal world, no means no. And so it just gets in this weird situation of, like, you just gotta be ready with, like, vet staff. You gotta be ready with distractions. Like, I've never seen it. I've never seen this. I have heard that what facilities do. I have no idea what my facility does, but I've heard other facilities, and just in general, they'll have, like, fire hoses ready to separate the 2 tigers. They'll have air horns. Like, literally, they'll have anything available to distract the 2 cats and, like, get them away from each other and get one of them back to a safe area. And if obviously they have to do any sort of vet treatment, they can, but no, yeah, it's wild. That's hilarious, Cynical. I did not know that about dragonflies. But yeah, there's so many wild things like that. Also, I'm glad this is more helpful than Bioclass. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I appreciate I appreciate it. There you go. Here's what we learned from the stream. If there is someone you're not interested in, you can simply just pretend you're dead. Just lay on the ground motionless and hope they go away. Courtesy of the dragonflies. That's funny. I did not know dragonflies do that. Is Typhlosion 5k too? Yes. Typhlosion is 5k. Yo! Jamer just donated another... Or Jamer 2? Wait, who's Jamer 2? We now have $100! Let's go! We did it! Oh my god, we hit the first milestone! Wait. Is Jamer, is that you just donating twice? But, okay, so now we can use endangered. Animals that fall under the endangered route. W's in chat for getting to $100 in the first stream at 10 o'clock. We are at the end of stream as well. $100 raised. Who would steal your likeness? I don't know, Jamer. I don't know. But we now have $100 in the bank for the World Wildlife Fund. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we can use animals that are considered endangered. We can use animals considered endangered. Jamer still is the highest donation with $35. $20.48 is a fantastic donation. All the donations have been fantastic tonight. But Jamer is still the top donator. Sorry, Jamer 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to get to a safe spot. Jamer 2 wishes. We can now use, we can use Graphite, which I like Graphite a lot. I'm not a big fan of eyes because like they creep me out, but Graphite, I saw that Pokemon and was immediately in love with it. I really, really like Graphite. It's such a cool Pokemon. Such a cool Pokemon. My dog thinks otherwise, I guess, because he's barking up a storm, but that's okay. But woo! $100! And we still got more of these. Yo, if we can do $100 a stream, we'll make it to 1,000 easy. Well, you know, maybe a couple streams will need to be a little bit more, but... And it is open as well while we're not streaming. The donation link is always available. So if you know someone that wants to give a donation, they don't have to do it on stream, especially if they don't want their name popping up or like stuff like that. You can use the link anytime, anywhere. Ooh, top donor. I mean, I'm definitely gonna make sure the top donor gets to name a Pokemon. Anyone that gives a donation, I'm definitely not gonna pass over right away for nicknames, but hey, I guess we'll have to see. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I do appreciate it. This is such an amazing cause, and I am, again, totally honored to be able to do this, to be able to info dump on everyone, as well as I have looked up so much information and facts before all this. And shout out to the World Wildlife Fund for joining us tonight, as well as for hosting this amazing charity event. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central right here. Make sure the notifications are turned on. Make sure you are sharing all the content so that everyone can be aware of what's going on and can donate if they are able. Otherwise, sharing is just as good as donating, in my opinion, because the more we can spread this message, the more likely we are to get donations. And I mean, as always, make sure you follow all my other Quoorn's Quest accounts. I got TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, you name it. It's always fun. The Discord is still linked down below in the description. And again, another plug for the merch, y'all. If you want to buy merch, now's the time to do it. Especially if you want to use it as like a rag or something else, like a bib, so that you don't get your nice clothes all dirty with food if you're a messy eater. Because all the merchandise money I will donate directly to the World Wildlife Fund with our stream campaign. So that's another good incentive to buy some merch, even if you don't really want to. Makes good gifts, makes good gag gifts, because everyone will have no idea what this logo is about. My camera's backwards. No one will know what this means, so it'd be really funny to watch their face go, oh, it's Quoorn with a wizard hat? Is this a meme? But thank you all so much for an amazing stream. I do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central, hopefully getting into the actual game. We spent 2 hours not even playing the actual game, so hopefully tomorrow night we make a lot more progress. But until then, happy questing, y'all.